Hello, my Basset Hound friends and my sexy pie cuties. Mark, the punk gamer, a.k.a. Markapunk here. And yes, finally, as you read the title, yes, I'm finally re-ranking Lacuna Coil years later. And I'm excited. This is actually going to be a brand new re-ranking for you guys. Because their latest one just dropped yesterday on Valentine's Day called Sleepless Empires. So you get to know my thoughts about their latest one yesterday. Holy shit. And it's a brand new re-ranking. And I'm excited to re-rank this years later. It's like 5 years ago that I ranked this. It's been a long time ago, guys. Since, as you know, I got my Get Up ready to go. Their updated Lacuna Coil album logo. Their new updated logo. And I'm excited to re-rank this, guys. For years later, I'm finally doing it. And here we go. All 11 of them, worst to best this time. Yes, I will include Come Alive's Double X in this ranking. So you guys won't be assholes in the comments below. I didn't include it. Anyway, I'm excited to re-rank this. Here we go. I want to get this over with. So, my number 11th worst Basset Hound piece of shit album that it is right now is the worst one. And you might have guessed it, it's Come Alive Double X. I fucking hate this one. How dare you ruin the original, which is Come Alive. And how dare you ruin original with all this remix shit. And I'm not a fan of it. Why the fuck does this exist in their main discograph? I have no idea. But to me, it gives a fuck this album type Lacuna Coil album. How dare you ruin the original? So my number 11 is definitely Come Alive Double X. My number 10, which is my second least favorite, is Dark Adrenaline. Yeah, this one. And yes, this is a Linkin Park produced album, which I'll talk about later on in this ranking, that's a little bit better than this one. Yeah, this one's boring as fuck, Lacuna Coil album, to be honest. There is a couple of songs I did remember liking from memory. Is Against You and Intoxicated, that's about it. Those are the only core songs I do like from this album, but overall, this is my second least favorite. I'm not a fan of Dark Adrenaline, next to Come Alive Double X. But, yeah, this one's my second least favorite. Number 10 is Dark Adrenaline. Number 9 in this ranking is Broken Crown Halo. This one's another okay Lacuna Coil album. This one's okay. There's only a couple of songs I did remember liking from this one. Holy shit. Hostage to the Light and lastly Cybersleep. Those are the only memorable songs I can remember from this. Overall, we're still in the bottoms, guys. We still are. But still, my number 9 is going to be Broken Crown Halo. My number 8, I know my sister Hope is going to be pissed about this position right here. She actually likes this one. But I'm going to say Delirium. I'm sorry, Hope. This is actually my sister Hope's favorite album, but not even close to being my favorite. But it's at my number 8. This is still the bottom of my ranking. This is decent, okay? Very decent Lacuna Coil album. I did like 4 songs from this. The House of Shame is a really good opening track. Delirium's really good. Downfall, and lastly, Ghost in the Mist. Sorry, those are the only 4 songs I like from this. Yeah, but my sister Hope really likes this album, but for me, I don't. So, my number 8 is going to be Delirium. Hoo boy! My number 7! We're in the middle of my ranking, which is Shallow Life. This one, I think, is a little bit better than Linkin Park produced Lacuna Coil album. Oh boy, I have a small nostalgia for this one. I thought it was going to be pretty good, and behind it all, it was just produced by a Linkin Park producer. Once again, it does not work well. I was so pissed I had this in the bottom somewhere. As well as Dark Adrenaline. I remember years ago. But, it's in the middle of my ranking now. I'm having a decent enjoyment out of this one. I like 5 songs from this, actually. They're actually pretty good. I'm Not Afraid is a good one. Spellbound. Wide Awake's a good one. The Maze is a good song. And lastly, Shallow Life. Yeah, this is a below average Lacuna Coil album. I can still decently enjoy this one. I have a small nostalgia for this one overall. But my number 7 is going to be Shallow Life. And here we go. My number 6 for this one. I can't believe I'm going to talk about this. And it's going to be Sleepless Empire, their latest one. Yeah, this made it up to the middle of my ranking. Oh, before I go into my thoughts about this one, it started off strong with the opening track. I'll just name the tracks out for you guys. I did like at this point. The Siege, Gravity, Hosting the Shadows pretty good. The Noman Petrus song, Sleepless Paralysis, and lastly In the Meantime. Those are the only 6 songs I do like from their latest one. The rest of the songs I really do not give a 2 fucks about. At the end of the day for me, when I listened to it yesterday, I was a tad bit disappointment. Yeah, a tad bit disappointing. I'm sorry, Christina and the rest of the Lacuna Coil band. God, I was so fucking angry. You let me down again with this. Why? But I still had a below average, decent enough good time with this one, with their latest one. Sorry guys. If you guys enjoyed their new one, good for you. Maybe because you haven't heard the original ones yet. And you're just an up-and-comer. Listen to the original ones and tell me that those are better than this. Overall. But goddamn, I was so disappointed with this one. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna move on. My number 6 is gonna be Sleepless Empire. Sorry. My number 5 for this one. Ooh boy. It's gonna be Black Enigma this time. I had this at the bottom before back then, but it actually climbed up at the ranks high, like a freaking roller coaster that goes up. Yeah, this went up actually. This is actually a pretty good Lacuna Coil album, to be honest. This is actually pretty good. But I didn't like the beginning track of it. It kind of annoys me a little bit to me. But I'm starting to come around to it a little bit more now. But there are a few tracks I didn't like. I'll tell you the songs I did like. Sword of Anger, Reckless, Layers of Time, Apocalypse, Now or Never, Under the Surface, Beneficum, Beneficum. Yeah, that's the name of the song. I'm sorry I messed up. Whatever. And lastly, Black Enigma. Yeah, I'm starting to come around to this one, and it made it to my top 5. I'm gonna say it's pretty good. It's not very high in my ranking though, but I can have a good time with this one overall. My number 5 is gonna be Black Enigma. Number 4. That has changed since my original 4 or 5 years ago. This might change. It's actually Karma Code this time. Yeah, for having this at my number 4, I fell off of nostalgia for this one years later. I really did. But I still have some nostalgia for this one. This is one of Lacuna Coil's creepiest albums they ever made in their whole main discograph. This is one of their creepiest ones they made out of all of them. Holy shit. But I have nostalgia for this one, but it's not high on my ranking anymore. Hell no. But I still have fucking nostalgia for this one. I remember I saw a music video of Closer, but spoilers, I don't like that song anymore. I find it to be an annoying fucking song now, but I fucking hate that song nowadays. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you the songs I did like overall, and it's in the first print release, by the way. Fragile, Our Truth, Devoted. Devoted's my fucking favorite song from this still. You Create, Creepy. What I See is one of the creepiest ones. Fragments of Faith. Invisible Light's good. Without Fear's a pretty good song, actually. And lastly, Enjoy the Silence, Depeche Mode cover. Whew! Yeah, that changed since then, didn't it? I used to like all tracks, but fuck no, I don't. I felt out of nostalgia a little bit, but it's at my number 4 now. And, but anyway, my number 4, I have to give it to Karma Code this time. And yes, my top 3 of my most favorite Lacuna Coil albums. I like all the tracks in this one. These made it to my top 3, and you guys know what these are, but if you're new for the first time, welcome. Anyway, my number 3 is going to be In a Revere. Their very first debut album is at my number 3. I love the fuck out of their first one. It's really good now. I had this mix before in the original, and goddamn, I really appreciate this goddamn album more. I like all 9 tracks. I love all of them. All of them are damn good. It's OG. I think it came out in 99 or 98. I can't remember. But their first debut album, pretty good. Circle, Stately Lover, Honeymoon Suite, My Wings, To Myself I Turned, Cold Revere, Veins of Glass, and lastly Falling Again. God damn, I like their original debut. It made it to my top 3. It's damn good. But it's at my number 3 bronze medal winner. It's still a classic debut from them. Overall, it's damn good. And that's all I have to say about it. Number 2, silver medal winner. Yes, this also I like all tracks for, which is Unleash Memories. Yes, this one is at my number 2. Still, years later. This is one of Lacuna Coil's most emotional pieces in their history. Emotional piece records they made. This is still damn good. I wish the new one had this kind of formula, but they fucking don't. Nothing beats this one. It's one of those damn good emotional albums they made out of all the 11 of them. I still enjoyed the fuck out of Unleashed Memories. It's still damn good. I'm gonna name all 10 tracks for you guys. Air of the Dying Day, To Live Is To Hide, Purify, Sensify, When a Dead Man Walks, 1.19, Cold Heritage, Distant Sun, A Current Obsession, and lastly Wave of English. There you go. I still love the shit out of this one. This is one of their really good, damn emotional albums they made out of the 11. Damn good one. I still listen to this one, overall. My number 2 cinema winner, I have to give it to Unleash Memories. And you want to know what my number 1 gold medal winner is for my most favorite Lacuna Coil album is this time? Prepare to be surprised. It changed. It is Come Alive. Yes, the OG Come Alive, not that double X shit. This is the OG I like, and it made it all the way to my number 1 favorite. Yes, it did, years later. I told you shit has changed years later. I really love Come Alive, guys. This is one of their best Lacuna Coil albums, in my opinion. It's definitely Come Alive, guys. This one I enjoy more out of the 11. Holy shit, years later I love this one more. I'm gonna name all 13 tracks for you guys, and I'm going to bed. My god, this one's my most favorite now. Swamped, Heaven's a Lie, damn good one. Daylight Dancer, I love that one. Humane, Self-Deception's a good one. Aeon, Tightrope's a good one. The Ghost Woman and the Hunter, Unspoken's a damn good song. Unwinted, The Prophet Said, Angel's Punishment's good, and lastly, Come Alive. Oh my god, yeah. This album right here made it up to my number 1 gold medal winner. God damn it did. Years later. 5 or 4 years now. And this is one I want to pick up. Since last year, I'll listen to those ones too. But this, I want to listen to Come Alive more. Overall. So that is my number 1 gold medal winner, which is Come Alive. And there you go, my Basset Hound friends and my sexy pie cuties. There's your brand new re-rank of Lacuna Coil and my thoughts on their latest one. But goddamn, I just want the new ones to be like the originals, and it's never gonna fucking come, isn't it? I was so disappointed when I first heard it for the first time, blind ears. And fuck, I was disappointed. I was so mixed on it. But rant over. I just want to end this video now before I go full on rant mode with you guys. But anyway, if you enjoy this video, subscribe to me. if you have not, click the bell to get notified on all of my notifications. Also, like and share my re-ranking of the Lacuna Coil studio albums worst to best, so I get more reviews and more subscribers. And I will see you, my best sound friends and my sex and pie cuties, on my ranking of Opeth that my friend Prison Miller wants me to rank. And yes, it will come out, don't worry. My first time rank. So, seizure, later.